Hi everyone, welcome to In Nature Tarot. Today we are going to be touching on the topic of what is coming your way this week. What kind of energies, what kind of events, what kind of hurdles, good news, all that stuff. And so this is a timeless pick a card reading, so whenever you are stumbling upon this is going to be the week ahead for you from when you're watching this. And just know that this is a general reading. I do offer personal readings if that is something that you are interested in. Link is down below in the description. And do know that you do have free will for these tarot readings, and not everything is going to resonate with you. So take what resonates and leave the rest, just because there are a lot of people watching this. So we are going to start with group 1, group 2, Group 3, and Group 4. Timestamps are going to be listed down below, so you can fast forward to your group, and I will see you then. Hi Group 1, if you chose this little yellow stone, this is your group, and what is going to be coming your way this week ahead. And I pre-pulled some tarot cards, and honestly they've been sitting for a couple days, so I don't remember what any of them say, but we are going to, or oracle cards, I'm sorry. But first, we are going to look at the overall energy of this card and then pull some tarot cards for you. So we have the 7 Star Sisters, Birthing Creations, Tapestry of Life and Expression. Okay. So kind of what I'm getting first off the bat is like, you are maybe not even just creating something, but maybe you are really trying to, I think, become who you're meant to be. It feels like you're really taking time to grow within and kind of celebrate your life and what you've done and how far. These cards are so hard to shuffle. I apologize. But I feel like, yeah, you're kind of leaving behind old energies that just kind of don't serve you. You're kind of expanding your wealth, your knowledge, your growth. It's all about expansion and creating kind of a life that you want to manifest. And it's, you know, very fun, and you're kind of like lightweight. Like you want to be like really lightweight this week, and just kind of go with the flow. I'm feeling you're just really like these 7 sisters just dancing here. I feel like it's very fun, it's very free, it's very no rules, but there's rules, but there's no rules, and they're just having fun and really enjoying what they're doing. Yeah, you're definitely manifesting and creating a new venture, new future, and like you have like these tools under your tool belt, and you're kind of are like a little hesitant. You're like, I don't know if I have enough. You're like, I don't know if I can do it, if people will actually resonate with this, or if they will want to buy this product or this service, or me, if I'm attracting the people I want to. But this is saying like, you might be stepping away from old habits, old tribes, old friendships, and you're expanding and you're growing, and with that is going to be leaving things behind, and you're going to be like having new tribes and new people like a part of your life. It's all about that release and expanse this week. And then we have the 2 of Wands here. So definitely like you are wanting to manifest like a brand new start for yourself, whether that's creative projects, just you as a person. Maybe you've been doing a lot of inner work and healing and like really looking at who you are as a person and what you want and where you're going and who you want to be, all that kind of stuff here. Things are getting messy on this table. And then here with the 4 of Wands, I see like there's some really beautiful things coming your way. Even if it's just that you are starting to feel good and complete, or not even complete, but like you feel like you're on the right path to loving yourself and finding your voice and finding your people and your passions and your creativity and you're kind of stepping away from people that just didn't believe in you. Maybe that was even yourself. Maybe you didn't believe in you either. But now you're just like, screw that. Like, this is the life I want to live. This is where I want to be. This is what I want to do. This is the kind of life. I see you making like a vision board. I feel like you're getting really serious about like what you do want in life. And walking away from things, like maybe even like leaving a job, but doing it smart. Maybe you have savings set aside so you can live for 3 months without a job just in case. But I feel like you're really stepping away from all this. And then we have the Queen of Wands. She came up right. But yeah, I feel like you're finally like, your soul is like so happy with you. Like, you're so happy with you because you're finally making big strides to take care of yourself and find yourself and like be who you want to be. And like, it's just a really beautiful energy here. Like, you just really are trying to level up and grow, and fast. We've got the Knight of Swords and the Chariot. You're like, I'm ready to up my life and up my game. And this week is very transformative, but it feels internal. It's a very internal transformation, creativity. It's like wearing what you want to wear or something like that. Like, not caring what people are going to think of you. You're kind of just like, screw it. I just don't care anymore. I'm going to wear that piece of clothes, even though maybe I don't feel like I fit in it, or maybe I don't look the part, or whatever you say in your head, but no one really cares. But it's almost like finding that self-love, that itch again, that drive again to push on, to persevere, to keep on going, to just restart. This feels like a really beautiful like shedding of the skin to restart again and just find that inner peace. So let's see what else is coming this week. I guess we'll start with romance. Ooh. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. And that doesn't even mean like you want to be in a relationship, but you're just feeling whole enough to give. You're feeling really happy, and you just want to make people's day. Like, you like want to smile at people on the street, or like wink at them, or like just make people like feel good and feel happy. And you're like, you feel so good because you're just breaking away from old things, and like you're starting to step out into this new shell, and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna go have fun and talk to people and flirt and joke, and I don't expect anything. I just want to enjoy life a little bit. And then we have peace. I'm a being of love, and I release all negative energy. Yeah, this week I definitely see that you are just concentrating on finding your inner peace. You're leaving a lot behind. And again, it just feels all internal. It feels like you're like almost like a light switches this week, where you're like, why am I doing this to myself? Why am I saying these things? Why am I doing these things? And all of a sudden you're just like, oh, I get it. And then it just clicks, and everything just pans out really beautifully. Ooh, spiritual career. So maybe you are going to be tapping into, developing your spirituality, harnessing, with the Magician here. Maybe you do want to become a healer, a tarot reader, anything like that. And this is going to allow you that stepping stone of finding your path, finding your voice, finding what you want to be giving back to the world. Because with all the craziness that happens in our world and has happened in 2020 and 2021, or whenever you're watching this, like, we need more healers, we need more givers, the planet is a mess. And not even just like recycling and global warming, but like just energetically, like people are hurting, people are sick mentally, physically, spiritually. Like, we're all just a mess, and we've lost touch with everything. And so it's almost like you feel called to help people, like, find your niche, find your calling. We have be bold and make the first move. And we have work through your fears. Yeah. Like I said earlier, like, you're definitely shedding old ways of being with this card here, like just old ways of how you used to be, and you're really shedding that and becoming this new person, this new chapter of your life. Maybe you just went through some really dark times and like you're like just ready to move on, but it's almost like you're just working through that last little bit of fears and sitting with who you are and your traumas and whatnot. And the more that you work through your fears and heal and work on yourself, the more you're able to give back in a spiritual way. All right, and then we've got some beautiful self-care cards. Let's see what they say. Ooh, take a walk. Take a walk without your phone, without technology, and just try to make it like a meditative walk or peaceful walk, or just even saying like positive affirmations while you walk. Just everything that you're like, I love myself, I love where I live, I love sunshine, whatever it can be. And we have clear your energy field. Yeah, definitely after working through stuff, working through fears, working through traumas, if you're leaving stuff behind, clean up your house, clean up your space, clean up your aura. And cleaning your energy field, you don't need to burn something. You could literally just take a shower. But yeah, taking care of yourself, and yeah, this is really beautiful energy, and I'm really excited for you. But yeah, that's all I have for you, Group 1. I hope this gave you some insight for your week ahead. Until next time, take care of yourself. Bye. All right, Group 2, if you chose this stone, this is your reading for the week ahead. I have pre-shuffled some oracle cards, which we will be getting into later. And we're going to start right now with your overall energy. You are not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness, face your true north. So I definitely see this week you are, yeah, you're kind of just saying, screw it, F it, I don't care anymore. Like, I want to be who I'm meant to be. You're like, just, yeah, leaving things behind. And just embracing like everything. Sorry about it. Just had to take a sip of something. You're just like, yeah, you're finally accepting who you are. Which is interesting because Group 1 was very similar, but I'm sure it's going to be like a little different. But let's see what cards want to come out. Ooh, okay. Ooh, yeah, you're really thinking outside the box. You're really learning to embrace who you are and what you want and your actual dreams. And you're like, I really want to put work into this, and I really want to be happy, and I really want to be fulfilled. I don't want to keep on making other people happy. I'm not happy. I don't want this kind of life. I don't want to live in this place. I want to do something different. And I think you're finally like going to do it, which is great. Go do it. Go have a life. Don't live your life for someone else, because like at the end of the day, only you are going on your own journey, and might as well do something you like. But there's like all these beautiful potentials and like avenues and like adventures and just really feeling fulfilled. The 9 of Cups here, you're just feeling like things are going to be good because you're finally like breaking out of what everyone expects you to be. And you're like, that's not me. That's not me. That's not what I want to do. That's not who I am. I am individual. I am unique. I want to forge my own path. I want to find my true calling. I'm really sick of just being trapped and stuck and stagnant and all these other things. And yeah, you might be kind of new towards venturing out, and you might not know what you're doing, and that's okay. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to mess up. It's okay not to know, because that's how you learn. That's how you experience life. That's how you figure out, like, oh, I actually don't really like doing that thing. Or you're like, wow, I actually do like doing this thing. But I think you're going to be stepping out and breaking out and really finding happiness. I feel like you haven't been happy for a long time. And you really just want to create yourself. You're really wanting to create. Maybe you're going to be experimenting with like wearing different kinds of clothing, or maybe a different hairstyle, or like maybe the way you talk. Maybe you're just going to like really experiment with like your weirdness. Yeah, you're just like, let's try things and see how things go, because like I've got nothing to lose and I might as well, just see what happens. And I think it's going to be really beautiful to embrace. And you're going to probably look back on these photos and be like, wow, what was I doing? But I'm so glad that I like experimented, because now I know my true path. And it's almost like you can't find yourself if you stick in the world of what other people expect. How are you going to find your individuality with that? I see like, yeah, you have all these things that you loved as a kid. I need to move this. And you're finally like stepping into this joy, into like the things that you wanted to do that you've always put off. Or like maybe you're a guy and you want to wear eyeliner. Like you're finally like, screw it, I'm gonna go buy some. Like you're just over it. And I think you're gonna like, it might be a bit messy and sloppy and like it's a little tricky to figure out, but I think eventually you're gonna get there and you're gonna be feeling like yourself, and you're going to be able to offer people more, because you're going to be like way more yourself and way more fulfilled, and you're just going to be able to give, and you're going to be feeling so good. There's 2 aces here, which can signify two new starts. So there could be like you just embrace something of yourself and like some kind of opportunities start popping up. This can also symbolize a start of a new relationship, because you are now finding that true core of yourself, and you're able to attract the people that you're meant to for maybe this stage in your life. So that should be interesting. New love. What did I say? A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So yeah, there's definitely kind of some new interests here, whoever it may be. But I think you just having that confidence and loving yourself and not caring anymore and not comparing yourself to others, and like just embracing who you are. You're gonna like, this person is coming in that you're attracting, and it's just like, whoa, hey, who's that? Let's see what else we got here. Ooh, we got healing. Yeah. So again, like as you embrace who you truly are and who you truly want to be, you're going to be healing yourself, transforming yourself into like who you want to be. Your calling. You're just, it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. I encourage it to like, yeah, go for it. Step out of that box. Who cares? You're very close to achieving a goal. And it's time to release negativity. Interesting. Yeah, I think you're just getting out of your own way finally. I think you're finally like sick of holding back and pretending everything's fine, everything's golden, whatever. You're going to start making some big choices. And I think you're going to see the rewards very quickly. I don't know if you're going to see them this week, but you stepping out into yourself, you're going to be opening so many doors. The universe is probably going to be like, geez, finally. I'm so glad that you finally decided to join the party here. Ooh, yeah. Self-esteem. I possess the gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Yes. Yeah, you're just going to be feeling yourself. You're going to be feeling, yeah, your soul's going to be so happy because you're like, this is who I am. This is what I like. This is what I do. Ugh, it feels like you're finally completing this chapter. You're kind of stepping away from everything. Maybe you're gonna like literally go run off almost and just run to the woods or run to a new town and just start over and just say, screw it. I just don't care. I'm just gonna start over and find myself and find my calling and yeah. Interesting. Okay, and then we've got some self-care cards, which you got 4. So maybe you need them. Connect with Earth. Positive affirmations. Always good. I've started doing this again, but in the morning I will just say good morning to myself in the mirror. And it's been very pleasant. At first it was very awkward. Use your hands. And health checkup. Yeah. So I get this as like just being creative and connecting with yourself, connecting with nature, creating stuff, using your hands to paint or draw or whatever. And then just make sure that you are taking care of yourself and that you're not ignoring. Possibly you need to go to the dentist or something boring and adult. Also with the healing here, it could just be that you are just transforming your life, and a lot of healing and health is going to be taking place for you in this chapter of your time. Or maybe you're going to just be like cutting out things out of your diet and really starting to take care of yourself. Yeah. That's all I have for you, Group 2. I hope this gave you some clarity and insight of your week ahead plus, actually. Give the video a like and subscribe. Give a comment if you feel called. Until next time, take care of yourself. Bye. All right, Group 2, if you chose this stone, this is your reading for what's coming ahead this week. I pre-pulled some oracle cards which have been sitting for a couple days, so I don't remember what they are, but let's get into your overall energy. We have earthed, learning how to be human in the world but not of it. This is like my spiritual balance card, I guess, if you will, like feeling spiritually in touch, intuitive, but you're struggling to find that balance of like being a human and having your feet on the ground and learning how to just balance that. Like, where's the line of like too woo-woo versus like, yeah, this is kind of working for me. We'll see what the tarot cards say. But yeah, you're with the Earth, with the Queen of Pentacles here, you're trying to figure out how. You're like, I want to be spiritual, but I also want to be rich. And how do I do that in a way that is not greedy, not whatever people think rich people are. I've actually personally been working a lot on my views of money, and of course a lot of them come from my parents because that's how it works. But I'm trying to change my mindset that people that have money aren't evil or wrong or bad, and you can be spiritual and in touch and a healer and whatnot, and also make money and like have a good amount of money and like be able to live a luxurious life. Because, you know, if the universe or God or whatever you want to call it, source, created everything, then why is money evil? Money is not evil. Money is just a thing. You could just say the candle is evil. The candle didn't do anything. But there's this stereotype that money, once you have money, you're greedy and you're evil and you're the 1% and you're all these things that people just put all these labels on. And I think you're trying to figure out, as well as I am, how to find that balance of like, yeah, I want money. Money's great. I'm a human. Like, I need money to like pay bills and eat delicious food and travel to cool places. But it's like finding that balance of I don't know. I'm working on it myself. Let's see what else comes up for you. But finding that balance of like money versus, versus like spirituality, and like you're just like hanging on to like every little bit of money you have because you're afraid, because you don't understand how it works. You're like, I don't know what to do with this, so I'm just gonna put it away. And that's not what money is meant for. Wow, there's a lot of pentacles here. We got the King and Queen of Pentacles, and Four Pentacles and the Magician. So you have more skill than you believe you do. I feel like you're worried that if you did get a raise or got a bunch of money, that you'd be afraid that you would just waste it, and so you would just hold on to it. But that's not what money is for. Money is meant to ebb and flow and buy nice things, but also like do put it in savings and put it away for something important. But not in a greedy way where you're like, I'm never going to get this amount of money ever again, so I need to put it away under lock and key and never touch it until like I have so much money. And then it's like, well, what are you waiting for? You waiting to be dead to touch it? Because that doesn't sound fun. That's not how I want to live my life. I want money today to have experiences, to go on really cool trips, to meet people, to like mingle, to like have a really awesome career, to live a life that's like worth living. What's the point of just holding on to money? There's so many people I know that just hold on to their money for no reason. There's reasons too. Like for me, I'm saving money right now, but I'm saving up to buy a car. And I want to make sure it's a nice car and, you know, very safe and reliable and all that good stuff. So I'm putting away money responsibly for that purchase. But there's a difference where you're just putting money away and you're like, I'm never going to touch it. Well, do you have you have a plan for it? Like, why are you putting it away? Just so you can have more? Just so you can be rich? What's the point of that? Isn't life worth living? Like doing stuff versus having stuff. I feel like every time I've taken trips, small, big, the experiences and the growth outweigh the financial burdens. And I always made it work somehow. But that's what I'm feeling. Okay, stop lecturing you about the money. What else is coming for group 3 this week? What else? Oy, 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 oy. Come here. Page of Wands. 5 of Wands. Okay, now we got all the wands coming out for you. Ace of Pentacles and 6 of Swords. All right. Can we see this? No. My table feels very small today for some reason. I don't know what happened. I haven't done these for a while. Been out of commission, taking a little break. Yeah, I just feel you're going to feel inspired for something, and something that feels a little impossible, because it feels like you maybe have lost your chance, or that there's like reference of time and fights and power dynamics, and you don't know how you're going to make it through. But there's this like glimmer of hope here with the Page of Wands. Like you're like, but there's possibilities. I don't know how I'm going to make this work. I don't know how I'm going to transition through this, but I'm going to make it work. At the 6 of Swords here, there's like this younger lady and then this older lady. And there's this like thing of time. You feel like you don't feel like there's enough time, or time's running out. And you feel like you have to like figure it out fast. But then there's this like random opportunity popping up. The Ace of Pentacles like coming in. Maybe you're gonna get like a job offer, or money is gonna fall into your lap. Once you release this kind of Four of Pentacles energy here, it's like things are gonna start shifting. But then there's something like, I don't know, this is like such a random different energy over here. Something that you're just trying to get through. You're trying to find the balance. You're trying to find the push and pull of it all, and you kind of feel a little lost. But also like there's this spark of inspiration that you're like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to try one thing. I'm going to just make a choice and try it and see where that leads me. And maybe it leads me nowhere, maybe it wastes my time, but I'm going to try it and see what happens. Let's see what else you got to say about this. What is this weird energy here? Hierophant. Yeah, it's almost like you have to be alone. I think you're going to have to like figure some stuff out alone. You're going to be sitting alone and really getting serious about what you want out of life and where you're going. 10 of Wands here. What you're trying to figure out, who you are. It feels heavy. It feels heavy, but it doesn't feel impossible. This 5 of Wands here is like, it looks like everyone's battling, but no one's really hitting each other and no one's really upset. You know, kind of people are, this just kind of is. But it's almost like there's this internal battle. It could be your brain over your heart that you're like just fighting constantly and trying to figure out what to do and where to go and how to be and what the hell do I do. There we go. Put some light. You just feel confused and lost. And this is just saying you need to go within to kind of find your answers within, because that's where they all are. Yeah, there's this just, maybe this resonates with you, but there's this just chaotic feeling energy where things feel crazy and unstable, but they are. They're fine. Maybe you need to make some adjustments and choices, and be selfish about it. What do you want? Where do you want to go? What are you trying to do? Interesting. And for romance this week, we have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Yeah, again with this Page of Wands, I feel like there's this spark. There's this glimmer of hope. I don't see there's much romance. Sorry. But there's definitely like this playful side of you coming out. Once you kind of get over this like heavy energy here, I feel like you're going to figure out like, oh, I get it. Like, I'm just going to have some fun with this and let things flow. But there's a lot of like material stuff stressing you out. You have the Magician and the Hierophant that are both very spiritual kind of people, but you also have tons of like Pentacle energy here. So you're definitely feeling, again, perfectly said, Earth, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. So maybe you're just not feeling connected, and that's totally okay. All right, so we have 41, self-discipline. Yeah, so I think this week you're going to be really getting serious and figuring out some things. Especially with these cards here, I feel like you're really going to be taking full responsibility for like your life. You're like, I am sick of feeling this lack and feeling this fear and feeling this anxiety, and I'm going to change it. And good for you. Your dreams need a practical plan. Yeah. With all this Pentacle energy here, and here another Pentacle Earth sign, you really need to have a plan. Like, sure, you want to have money, but how? And why? Like, do you have a plan? Because, like, you can't just ask for money if there's no why. The universe says, well, what are you going to do with it? And you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. Yeah, things may feel stressful and maybe you need to get yourself out of a situation, but everything's going to work out for the best because the balance needs to be restored. And we have doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. And so, yeah, just trusting the process and giving over to the universe a little bit. I mean, I feel like there's this, you're gripping so hard to control stuff. And nothing's in your control, but you're also not making choices to move forward with your life. But you will be, eventually. Yeah. Okay. Last but not least, we've got some self-care cards for your week ahead. Plan a vacation. Nice. Yeah, take some time off with all that money you've been holding. Just go do something. Go have an adventure. Go have some fun. And be still. Yeah. I feel like with this Five of Wands here, energy, like going within, like the Hierophant, like going within, being still, let your feelings come up, be honest with you. Like, don't just try to like be on your phone or watch a movie or whatever. Like, sit with it. Sit with it. What is it? Why is it bothering you? Where is it coming from? How can you fix it? What are your choices? There's always choices. No choice is also still a choice, but you know, you are responsible for your life. I'm sorry to get lectury on this, but you're responsible for your life and your happiness. And no one else is. Not even your parents, not even your best friends, not even your family. Because you're living your life. They're not living it for you, right? So that's all I got for you, group 3. I'm sorry about the lecture, but sometimes you gotta hear it. Yeah, give the video a like if you liked it. Give a comment. Subscribe, all that good stuff. And until next time, take care of yourself. Bye. All right, group 4, if you chose this little stone, this is your reading for the week ahead. And we have your overall energy and then oracle cards that I pre-shuffled a couple days ago. I don't remember what they are. So we'll see. The Great Severing. Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. Interesting beginning energy here. I feel like things have been chaotic. Haven't they all? For us. But especially for you, there's just been a lot of upheaval, a lot of stress, a lot of changes. But they all feel good for your higher self, your higher goodness, your higher path. I think things have really, your buttons have been pushed. Mars energy is all about action as well, doing stuff, getting things done, having that fire lit under your butt. And I feel like that's kind of happened for you. Maybe someone lit a fire under your butt, literally, to like be like, this is how it is. Let's dig in a little deeper. Let's see what else we can gather. Oh yeah, with the strength here. Yeah, you're just a really like stepping up. I heard stepping up. Like you're really learning to like, it's interesting. Everyone this week has had the same relative energy message, like stepping up and taking control of your life. And again, you guys have the same kind of energy, but there's like a fire. There is a fire under your butt. Okay. Yeah, 5 of Swords, 7 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, I definitely feel like you want more. You want more. There's been some conflicts, for sure. There's been some conflicts. And you feel a little lonely, left down. And sometimes I read this as you're this person, but I feel like you're these people that are just like, what the hell? Like, what happened? Why is my life going like this? Why are things upheaving and falling apart? And it's calling for you to have faith and trust and have that strength. There's a reason these things are happening. Nothing is ever coincidental. There's things happening in your life because you aren't doing anything. You need that push. The universe is giving you that push because this is what you want to create. You want to create something stable and substantial, and you're willing to put the work in. And you have dreams of this, like things that you want, but you're not doing anything. Well, I think you are going to be. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. I think things are going to be switching. Things are starting to transition and turn. And I think you are taking giant leaps to figure that out. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles as well. Like, you're really learning to, like, trust and have faith that everything's going to be fine. I've also got the Ace of Pentacles here. Yeah, there's just, like, there's a lot of fear and anxiety, for sure. But there's also a lot of hope and glimmer. The Wheel of Fortune here is all about the cycles of life. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. And it's what you do with those good times to appreciate them, and what you do in the bad times to know that the good times are coming, to just have that strength, to keep on going, to not give up, and accept the fate that this is, all right, this is my life, this is how it goes, okay, great. And that's what that 10 of Swords feels like. It's like just giving up and being like, sure, okay, this is my life, great. But you might do that, and then you're like, oh, this sucks. And then you're getting all these pushes to make these changes, to pursue something, to pursue a meaning, to pursue pentacles here. There's so many pentacles. And not even just money, but like to have a home, to have success, to have a name, to have a purpose. You really feel like you just want all that, and you're going to start making steps towards it. Oh, the Devil coming out here. Yeah, there's been some hurdles. There's some chains that you're going to need to break, so that you can step into a new cycle. I think there's a lot of like fiery energy here, that you need to be strong enough to break out of. The Devil's all about addictions, control, manipulation. Maybe you've been stuck in a situation that you're just like, this is not fulfilling. Oh, but there's hope. There is hope with a new beginning. Yeah, you just need to like literally take this sword and cut this chain and release yourself from these burdens, because they are holding you back. And they're not serving you in your purpose in life. They might seem all well and good, and you know, maybe it's a person, maybe it's a substance, maybe it's like an activity. Maybe it seems all well and good, but it doesn't really serve your highest good, and it's just holding you back from everything. Yeah. And you feel like you have to like protect yourself. You're feeling like things feel unstable and you have to protect yourself, and it's just a little chaotic, and you're feeling stressed out and all this stuff. But I think you just need to work on, have the strength and have the energy and just to start making some changes and some choices, and to like make your life better. Let's see what Romance has. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So this can be romantic, or can just even be like a friend, a family member. Maybe just sitting down with them and being like, look, this is where I'm at. This is what I'm trying to accomplish. If you could get out of my way or help me, that would be great, you know, or whatever the situation is. But I definitely feel like just you're starting to get honest with people. Or maybe you're going to talk to a therapist and be like, I've been dealing with a lot. I need help transitioning my life. And there's no shame in getting help. I know it, as a earth person, earth sign, like asking for help is one of the hardest things to do, but it also like opens so many doors once you are able to do it. We have compassion. Also compassion for yourself, not just for others. Like, know that you are truly doing your best and know that you are on the right path. Even in these hard times, even in this stressful time, things seem to be, it's almost like you're coming to the climax of it all. Okay, sorry, I don't know where I was. Last but not least, we have some beautiful self-care cards. We have look to the stars and dance. Looking to the stars and knowing that you're not alone, that everything's going to be fine. You're on the right path. Things are happening. Things are going well, even though they might be chaotic. But just be gentle with yourself. Be kind to yourself. And know that you are doing the best you can. So that's all I have for you, group 4. I hope this gave you a little bit of insight. Give the video a like, a comment, subscribe if you feel called. Until next time, take care of yourself. Bye.